good.
All right, I guess.
I literally was laying like across this and looking at videos while I was waiting for you guys. Like, am I going to start falling asleep? Probably. So I better sit up.
I believe I was connected or wasn't connected to Wi-Fi out back. I was like, man, I haven't heard from them in a minute.
Where's your beanie?
Oh, I'm so not prepared. I don't have it with me. I'm sorry.
You had it on earlier.
Yeah, and I switched my hat because I was getting hot.
That's okay. I feel you.
So anyway, what's up, you guys? What are you knitting on, Gabby?
I'm working on a test knit for myself.
I love your new hair. I'm obsessed with it.
I love it too. Thank you.
It's so cute. It just looks like so happy. I feel like every time a hair gets, like you get, when a hair gets a haircut, when you cut your hair, it just looks, I don't know, I feel like it looks always good after you get a fresh haircut. I don't know. It looks amazing. I like it.
I need to cut mine. It's getting out of control.
We need to introduce ourselves.
Oh, hello. This is the Three Bad Stitches podcast. I'll get it together, I promise.
It's okay. It's been a week.
Yeah. It's been a minute since we podcasted. Well, actually, we podcasted last week, but we were having some technical issues. So we haven't abandoned our podcast, I promise. It was just taking a minute for us to get things together. But yeah. Michael, you can find me on Instagram at Michael Sean. And I'm joined with...
I'm Gabby. I am Gavriella Makes Over on Instagram.
And I'm Yesenia at Senia Studio on Instagram as well. And welcome. Thanks for coming back.
I feel like it's been forever.
I know. I'm like, who are these people again?
Michael I felt like Michael didn't even remember the name of the podcast. He's like, welcome to...
It's been a minute.
It's great. I love it.
So, Gabby's over there. She's working on her test knit. What is that test knit, Gabby?
This is for my Cuddle Weather cardigan. This is for the new redesign. I'll show you what I have so far because I'm planning to finish this weekend.
I might as well grab mine and pull it up too because I'm test knitting that as well. You're way farther along than I am.
I love the color. It's so good. Look at you guys.
You're on a panel.
Yep, I'm up here on the sleeve.
Once you get past, honestly though, I was going to say, once you get past the panels, it's like a breeze, but I even feel like the panels really weren't even that bad.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, the panels aren't even, like, it's good. I love this kind of project, like something that's just knits and slips, of course. But, like, it's just good. I love this kind of, and the fact that I can do, like, all knit stitches for an entire garment.
Yeah.
I love Gabby. People are gonna absolutely love this pattern.
I'm excited.
It seems like a very relaxing pattern.
Yeah, you don't have to think too much.
Mm-hmm.
You do lifelines. But we'll talk about this later. Yesenia, what are you working on? Do you have any whips with you?
Unfortunately, I don't have any whips. I'm prepared and not prepared because I didn't bring any whips, but I brought all the things that I'm working on and that I finished. But no, it feels weird. I'm down here. I don't know if people can see. I'm just like doing this with my hands because I just feel so anxious. I don't know if other people do that. I catch myself doing that at parties sometimes too. Like I feel like I should be doing something and I'm just like, ugh. I'm always like holding my hands and like I try to make sure it's not a fidgety thing. So I keep them like.
Yeah, it's one of those things that, like when you think about your hands, that's when you start realizing what are my hands doing?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I'll like hold my hands cupped and I'll take my thumb and like pressure it inside my hand. It's so weird. It's a nervous tick that I have. I know.
Say, are you nervous? Because like when I watch true crime shows and they show like the people doing this with their hands, they talk about how it's a coping mechanism because they're trying to separate things in their brain, and they're just super.
That's me. It's like me trying to be present and me not thinking about all the things I would love to be doing, because it's so weird, because I feel like I'm an extrovert. Like I love talking to people. I love meeting new people, but I'm finding these days I'm more like willing to be at home with a good show, a drink, and just knit or make jewelry. So I feel like I'm trying to work better at like making sure it's okay. It's okay not to always be working on something. It's okay not to be always making something. It's okay to rest your hands. So I feel like for me, that's something that I'm trying to work with, like work on. So I'm like, this time I just want to be a little present on the podcast and listen. But I'm like down here like this.
I'm one of those people, like, I even hate taking naps. I don't like to take naps because it feels like it's a waste of time. Like,
exactly. I'm the same way. I'm like, I could have been doing so many things during this nap, especially out, like when I do nap, it's when the kids are down, which is when I can do the most. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll wake up and I'm like, what did you do that for? Why? Why are you wasting time?
You know, sometimes I feel like that. I love naps, but my naps are like 3-4 hours. Like I have to plan them. If I take a nap anywhere after 7, I'm done for the night. I want to sleep. But I'm like, I'm out like a light. If I get up, some people are like, oh yeah, I can take a 10-minute nap. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Well, I'm sorry to cut you off, but let's talk about what you're wearing. Because me and you are both wearing handmade items, and I really want to talk about your top.
Oh, okay. So I made this, I think, last year. This is the Zeltis top from 11 Handmade. It has like these little, I don't know if you guys can see these little baubles here. It's a top-down construction. It's a perfect length. It hits like right at my hip. And then this is jeans yarn, but from Line Brand. I don't remember the color. It's like a gray color.
Ooh, I've worked with that before. I bet that feels really nice.
It is. Jeans yarn, surprisingly, I really like jeans yarn. It feels comfortable on the skin. This is my second garment.
It's like very structured, but very soft at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish it came out more like neutral colors. You know what I mean?
It's really pretty, and even though it's blue, it looks like a neutral to me. Like I see it as a neutral. You know what I'm saying?
It's very
yeah, it definitely looks blue on here. It's like I think it's more of a blue-gray. Yeah, it definitely looks really blue on camera. What are you wearing, Gabby?
I'm wearing something I wear all the time. I just washed it. This is my Cozy Classic Raglan. I was driving in the car earlier, and I was like, okay, when they ask me, get it right. Cozy Classic Raglan. Classic Raglan. This is by Yesenia. I tested this for her last year, and this is crazy. This is actually now my most worn knitwear thing.
I love Jessie Mae's patterns.
I do too. And honestly, Gabby, I know some people say it's like a compliment. I mean it in the best way possible. It looks store-bought. I almost wasn't going to ask you what you're wearing because I wasn't sure if you bought it or you made it. It looks really good. Looks really good. I
used I think the yarn's discontinued now, but it's what is it called? It's buttercream. I think it's Joanne's brand. It's buttercream mohair. So yeah, that's what I used for it. And it has like, I don't know if y'all can see, it has like a halo. But my sleeves are not short. I made them like that because I wanted bracelet link cuffs because I wear a charm bracelet a lot and sometimes it'll snag on stuff. So that's usually actually why my sleeves are shorter.
You're the second person that I heard say bracelet length sleeves. I think Maria from Woolen Forest does that too. And I love that you guys do that because I'm thinking like I never thought about that. I always like make them. I don't know if like Michael does the same thing, but I just scrunch them up. I like scrunch up my sleeve. But like right now I want to scrunch it up, but they're short and I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't even know why I do that because my fucking hands and wrists end up getting cold, but I keep them up anyways. I just always like,
That's how I was yesterday. I wore a long sleeve and I was like, but also last time you showed us that when we first tried, you were wearing a cardigan, and I'm glad you're not this time because it like you can see the beauty of the whole thing, and it fits so good on you. You look really good, girl. You look like a Pinterest pin or a Pinterest like my sister.
Of course.
You guys gotta get out of here. Stop.
Seriously,
Oh
that headband you're wearing makes it look like a tiara. You're a Pinterest queen.
Yeah, you just look so beautiful today, Yesenia. You look really good. You're making us look bad.
Oh, you guys look good. I wanted to say I almost put my iced coffee in a Starbucks mug. I would have been matching with Michael. We both would have had Starbucks. We're not sponsored, but
Like, I've spilled coffee all over the sides and stuff. I've got like drips down here where I was like running to get to the computer room so I could we could do the podcast. But
It happens all the time. I'll take like one sip of my coffee and then try to take a picture of it, and it's all like dripping down. I'm like, I was like really careful. It was a tiny little sip. Like, what the hell? Stop.
exactly.
I'm drinking black coffee from my Target mug.
Black.
ooh.
Yeah, because our creamer went bad. That's why.
I was like, you like black coffee?
No,
I
but
like all the cream and all the sugar, please.
oh my gosh. Do y'all, okay, real question. This is a best friend test right now. Do y'all add like flavored creamer and sugar to your coffee?
Yes.
Oh my God, no.
You're upset, aren't you?
Podcast over. Y'all, that is too much sugar. It already has sugar in it.
Okay, this is my
But
complaint.
if you add too much.
People say that I don't taste it. I don't taste the sugar in the cream. I'm like,
I do, but
I don't.
I like a certain level of cream to coffee ratio, and if I go beyond that to make it more sugary, like more sweet, then it's too creamy and it's just shit.
I was really hoping y'all would agree with me because I fight with Quilly about this every morning. I'm like, you don't need sugar. You don't need sugar. I've like hid it and everything, and he'll like go get it out of the fridge instead of like the container we keep it in, and he'll just add sugar. And I'm like, you don't need sugar in it. You don't. But that makes sense, Michael, because sometimes some creamers are like too like. I've never added sugar, but I can understand what you're saying. That's all.
The Starbucks ones are the worst, in my opinion. Like, their sugar content is so low that like I can overdo the creamer very easily.
I'm sorry, everyone. We're gonna have to cut this podcast off. It's over.
Stop! You're so judgmental right now over coffee.
This is a judgment-free podcast. This is where we let you live your best life.
Bye, Gabby. This is the Two Bad Stitches now. Good thing it's
Yeah, if we're taking applications if you would like to replace Just kidding. Just kidding. But you know what? Like I've said before, I don't feel shamed that I put sugar in my coffee with my cream.
Same.
That's all.
I don't know how you drink your coffee because I need at least one person to agree with me. They're just gonna be like, Gabby, you're too loud and you need to add sugar to your coffee.
You're too loud.
And they're right. No, I'm just kidding.
It's us. We say that.
We're the problem, really, Gabby. You're fine. But me and Michael are the problem, not you.
Yeah, it's just.
And we're fine with that. We accepted that.
I can't believe you can stand black coffee. Ugh.
I can stand it. I mean, like, I need the kick. If I really want caffeine, I'm sorry that we're talking about coffee now for like 3 hours, but if I need the kick, I will just drink black coffee. I'm like, I don't care. And I'll just like hold my nose and like, goo, 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 goo.
I like tea. I like tea with cream, and I like tea with honey. I don't put sugar in my
I've
my
never
tea.
had tea with cream.
Mm.
I just started doing that when actually I think it was earlier this year. I learned how to make a London fog, and I was obsessed. They're so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's not even real.
I miss Michael saying that. I can't believe I'm saying that. Well, let's see. What do we usually do? Finish objects?
I've got
Michael.
more whips.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut everyone off. I was just like, let's talk about our FOs or what we're wearing.
Yeah, I think we talked about what we're wearing. We can talk about finished objects. Michael, did you finish anything?
Oh,
So he has his whips first.
yeah.
Oh, do you want to do whips?
Oh, do we start with FOs? We totally.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
We didn't.
Okay, FOs. I have an FO.
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
This is the Serious Slouch. I tested this for Lydia Lit Stitches. I am obsessed with this beanie. I'm going to put it on for you.
Yay. See, you have something handmade on now.
Woo!
Oh, my.
This
It is so good. Oh my God, Michael with the smize.
I know. He gets like this look. I'm not even
I didn't even try to
do it.
smize. I
You
can't.
do. It's like you're filling your knits. Ooh. I hope you zoomed in on that because you like to zoom in on people's faces. I hope you zoomed into the smize. There you go. Work it. Yes.
Can we say what Coda calls them?
Do what?
Can we say what Coda calls them? Your smile. Tell us what he calls
No,
them.
you say. I'm not saying. That's inappropriate.
I'm too scared. Anyway, what other FOs do we have?
I
Not gonna do
want to know who's the designer and what's the yarn that you used.
This is designed by Lydia of Lit Stitches. It is now available. It's on her Ravelry. You'll be able to see her like Instagram and stuff below. This is Lion Brand Pound of Love. I've actually got a lot of Pound of Love projects right now. So
I like that. I actually picked up the pattern because of you.
Really?
I got my copy. I did.
I was
an influencer now. Oh my God.
You are. I feel like Michael's always being tagged in stuff like, I got this because of Michael, or I'm doing this, or channeling Michael Sean.
Oh yeah, people do that with their fall stuff. They're like channeling Michael Sean right now. I'm like, bitch.
And that being said, you need to make sure you're a good influence because you're always a bad one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, my life has changed since we've been friends. I'm constantly like telling myself, don't do what Michael does. Don't do that.
Okay. What do you have that's a finished object, Gabby?
Okay, so I have one.
Cindy is still laughing.
I have one thing. Okay, I know that last time when we did our first run and tried it out, I know that my ends still weren't woven in, but they're still not woven in, okay?
They were gonna say they're woven in now, but you're like, no.
Remember last time I called them my weaves?
Oh my God.
Like my weaves are showing.
Oh my gosh, the color work.
This is my Roads Traveled cowl. This will actually be out this Friday. So by the time this podcast comes out, you'll be able to grab your copy.
This is also a revamped pattern, right?
Yes, this is a revamped pattern. What I did is I changed this edging to not have the bandana like it originally had. And it only takes one or two skeins, one of each color. And really you can get away with the contrasting color of having like probably a fourth of a skein. Yeah, so I used my own yarn for this and I took away the bandana because my Nina has that. So I kind of wanted them to be like two separate things because I felt like they resembled each other too much. So this is my Roads Traveled cowl, and you don't have to weave in your weaves either.
Did you already say that that's your weaves? I can't stand you.
I just took a gulp of iced coffee when you said that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm still in frame.
Did you already say that that cowl's made out of your yarn?
Yes, it's
Okay.
made out of my yarn. You just need a skein of worsted in the contrasting color and a skein in the main color.
Oh, it's so pretty. I like it, Gabby. Congratulations on revamping that. It looks so good.
I love it. Thank you. That's all I have, though. What about you, Yesenia? Do you have any FOs?
I actually have 3.
Okay.
Michael,
good.
you have more, right?
Yeah, I still got 2 more.
Okay. We can go back and forth.
Well, at least we got me out of the way with my one.
Stop. That was a good one.
You need to get on the level, Gabby.
So I've been making body cloths and dishcloths. I designed this one. I don't know if I'm gonna make a pattern, but I did this one with 2 colors, and I just did this golden mustard one. And I've been loving these for washing my body in the shower. I don't use like the scratchy plastic loofahs, so I've been like using these in the shower and just hooking them up on my hooks. So I haven't used these for dishes. I've been using this like body cloths, and I'm using the Burnett, what is this, deluxe cotton. It's like a hot mess. Look at this.
Ooh.
But yeah.
I love the colors
using
that you
this.
did. I forgot that you were working on those. Those are
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make a pattern though, but
I think you should. I love those stripes. Those are like the perfect
Oh, okay.
stripes.
My weaves are showing.
Girl, put your weave away.
What we're gonna do now? We're gonna.
So this is a close up, but yeah, thank you.
You could tell I'm still not used to my short hair because I keep going like this, but there's nothing there.
I know, I'm sorry everybody. I keep on touching my hair because it keeps on, I don't like my hair like up in my face. But yeah, your hair's cute. You're like, and there's nothing. Your hands just go right through your hair. But yeah, this is one of my finished objects. I made dish body cloths. So yay! These are so
I love
fun.
those. Write a patent for it, please. I would love to test it. Get it on record right here. I said all this. What else do you have?
Oh, you want me to go again? I was gonna go back and forth with Michael, so I'll let Michael go.
Okay, well just leave me out because I only have the one.
You just sit down. You just sit down. Okay, so I've been like kind of taking a little hiatus from Instagram and social media and stuff, and I've been exploring crochet since I've been gone. So I have quite a few granny squares here in, of course, fall colors. And these are waffle granny squares. And I'm obsessed with them. I could sit down and sit down and crochet like 3 or 4 of these in an hour. They're front post double crochets. So very obsessed with these.
Can you hold the orange one closer to the screen a little bit so we can see the texture? Yes. Oh, I'm just here for it. Oh, my little heart is so happy with this crochet stuff.
So next year when fall comes around, I'll have a big waffle blanket. And
what does front post crochet mean? That sounds fancy.
Did I say that right, Yesenia? Is it front post double crochet? Yeah?
Yep.
It's basically, do I have something here? Oh, okay. So this is another project.
Before you
so
show
you're basically working your double crochet around the previous row of the double crochet instead of on the top of the stitch. So you're wrapping it around your post.
Yeah, if this
is explaining crochet, I like that.
If this is the post, you're going behind it and then out, and then wrap your yarn and then pull it behind and back out instead of going into the top of it.
So it makes it more like a 3D. It makes it stick out, gives you that texture.
It was really cool. Like
it's fun.
That stitch.
Those look really nice, Michael. I like them.
Before you show us the next one, Michael, I just want to say that when you said front post double crochet, it reminded me of Bring It On when she's like, it's like front back flip. Okay.
Yes.
When she was like listing off all those things for her to do.
Yeah, she takes her keys out and throws them on the ground and she goes and like does all the flip stuff. In my mind, I was doing it.
But her, when she did all those moves, that's probably one of the most epic moments in all movies ever. When she just executed all those right in a row, it was so cool.
I love that movie. Bring It On. Ready? Okay.
It was such a good movie. It's definitely, I haven't seen that in a minute. Man.
It was really good, and then they ended up making like 18 more after that. Weren't as good.
Not even as close, like not one single one.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you have, Michael? Oh wait, it's Yesenia.
I finished my socks. I have 2.
Really? Yes.
Can we see them on your feet?
Yeah.
Sure. I'm trying to see which one's the better one. I think this. I'm sorry, people. Okay, this is the better one. So this is my second one. You can see. I didn't block these still. My sock blockers didn't come in, but. You see the yarn overs, my picot is way better. Let's put them on.
If Yesenia's gonna show her feet, we're gonna have to charge for this video.
This is a podcast subscribers exclusive. You get this as free content to see my socks on my feet.
Hello.
Oh my God. Okay. Here we go.
Wow. Wow.
Those are perfect. I love the picot edge. Oh my gosh.
They look so good.
Perfection.
Whoa, that was like a crunch. I'm going to leave them on because they're really cozy. But I finished them, and I honestly, okay, so I used Ella Ray Orange Heather yarn. This is like the label. I found it. This is, let me see how many yards. It's 164 yards. I used one and barely of a second skein of this. So probably 180 yards for 2 socks. And this is worsted.
Oh, dang.
And I have another skein left. I don't know why I did that. Sorry. That was just random.
Those are so cute.
But I finished. It's no longer a hoe. It's finished. It's not a rough object.
Why is this pillow attacking me?
I was like, what is going on back there?
I'm all like, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I finished that. Let's see what you got, Michael. What else do you finish?
Okay. More crochet, you guys, okay?
Oh.
I have designed my first crochet pattern. It's nothing huge. It's not a big deal or anything like that. I was just experimenting with things, and I ended up writing it up into a pattern. What?
It's just a sweater.
It's.
I know. It's just a picot.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
This is a mug rug that I designed. I have puff stitches over here for lavender stems, and then there's 2 butterflies here in the middle, and I'm calling this the Lavender Fly Mug Rug.
I love lavender. Wait, what? You changed the name?
Yeah, it's the Lavender Fly Mug Rug.
that is so cute. And I can't believe you're saying it's not a big deal, because to me it is. Because like we said in the last podcast, Michael like picks up something and then he designs something. So I feel like beginners are able to do it. He learned brioche, made a brioche pattern. I never did brioche and I was able to do it. He just learned how to crochet and now he's crocheting and making patterns. I'm just like, I'm here for it. I love it.
You're just perfect, Michael. I mean, I wish that you would have some talent for the rest of us.
I'm leaving.
Leave some talent for the rest of us, okay? Like, we still have stuff to get done, and you're just busy being perfect.
Y'all are ate up. But I do want to talk about the construction of this, because I was having a lot of fun trying to figure out how exactly to construct this with having something that goes this way and then this way. So like it starts off, you do this stem over here, and then you end up turning your work and you work this way for a minute, and then you turn it one more time to do the other stem up this way, joining everything.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You're so innovative. Like, smart. I love this. I have a question. What yarn is it? And is it going to be a free pattern? And when is it coming out? Like, I need to know all the details. Did you find testers? Give me the tea. I need to know.
Yes, so I just picked my testers this morning.
Ooh,
starting
okay.
the testing process tomorrow. It'll go on for like a week and 4 days or something like that. So not this coming Friday, but the Friday after it will be released. It will be free. And it's worsted weight. What did I use? Oh, Knit Picks Wool of the Andes. That's what this is.
I like that yarn. That is a really pretty color. And who is that for? It doesn't look like it matches your home decor. I know you love your oranges.
No, this isn't for me. This will be for my photographer friend. Her name is Crystal. She has a she shed that they're working on right now, so she can have like outside of her home. And she's gonna have all kinds. She's gonna have a bathroom in there, a little like living room area space. So I'm making some mug rugs for her to have her coffee table and her desk.
Okay. That is so cute. I mean, I feel like I'm not only speaking for myself, I could tell from Gabby's reaction. I feel like every woman wants a she shed. Like, you will not see me ever again if I had one. I'd be gone. I'd be like, they're like, is Yesenia home?
One of my friends just bought a new house, and she has a knitting gazebo. She has a knitting gazebo attached to her house.
Wow.
So we're actually in the process of looking for a house, and like all the houses and spaces we're looking at like have to have like a space, because I do plan on getting a she shed and I'm super excited about it. Like, we've already looked into the she shed. The she shed's pretty much planned. We just need to get the house and the space, and I'm so excited because I'm like, my kids are gonna be like, didn't we used to have a mom? And be like, sorry, kid.
I love
it. One time we had a mom.
I kind of look like, I don't know.
I love that. I only have one more finished object, and then I think Michael has one more too.
Nope, that was it for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to show my last finished object. It's crochet related too. I think this is a crochet episode. No, I'm just kidding. We do knit. We do knit, people. I finished my pillow.
Yay!
From Poppy and Joe. It's the collection of 77 rainbow pillow.
Love it.
The back is just a solid color, and so I stuffed it. I didn't stuff it with yarn or scraps. I scrapped it with like fiber fill. But Michael had a really good idea, which got me thinking. He said he stuffed a pillow with scraps of yarn, or like stuff like that, and it's a really cute idea. So I think I'm gonna start saving a lot of my scraps to stuff pillows. But this is my pillow, you guys.
I think that Michael mentioned that on coffee break.
Yeah, I have some more over here in my. This will end up being pillow stuffing because I really don't like this colorway. So someone gifted this to me because they were like cleaning out their house and they found it, and they knew that I knit, so they gave it to me, and I'm like, that's pretty pillow stuffing right there.
I love it. I guess
I'll be using it.
Yeah, well, right? It's a great idea. I mean, I think I've heard of people, my Thea, which is my aunt, she sewed a lot and she also like crocheted. I remember her as a kid stuffing pillows and little dolls with scraps of fabric and like the little ends, and she used to, I was like, I don't sew, so that's why I don't stuff my stuff.
That's clever too, because whenever I've sewn stuff, I've had a lot of leftover that I can't do anything with because they're just like strips, you know.
Yeah.
I throw them into a scrap bin because I don't even know. But this pillow right here, it's kind of all messy, but it's actually stuffed with scraps and the filling, whatever it's called. You know, the actual pillow stuffing. But it's stuffed with all that stuff too. This was like one of the first things that I ever sewed, but it was by hand because I was afraid to try to use the machine.
I did that. Really made that pillow. That is beautiful.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. That's a really cute pillow.
I have a small one, and it was supposed to be like the size of like a regular pillow, and it came out like this big. So I'm just like, get over there.
I like that. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Did that happen because of seam allowance?
Yeah, because I was doing it by hand. I had no idea. I just cut the pillow to the size I thought it should be, not even realizing that I needed a seam allowance.
I've done the same thing when I started sewing. I didn't even take into account the seam allowance. So it was like, oh, it was supposed to be this big. Whoa, now it's this big.
That's why I don't sew. I mean, I sewed when I was younger, but it's been a long time.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I really love that pillow design, the rainbow pillow. I love that the back is solid because like you could totally flip it. Like if you have like guests coming over or something and you need your house to be a little more neutral. That was a great idea.
Yeah, it's super cute. I love it.
Thank you. All right.
Any more whip or FOs?
No more FOs, but I think it's whip time.
Oh, we're recording.
Yeah, hey.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Moving on to whips.
Everyone's gonna be like, Gabby is mean to Michael.
That's why he was so quiet and just letting you continue. He was like,
This is what she's really like, y'all.
Look at her wrapping up my receipts for me. Oh, my laptop's sliding.
Whip time. So Gabby is going to knit for a while me and Michael talk about couple whips, and then we have one we want to share all together. The first one I have is in the Megan Makes Do bag. It's been living in here. I broke the leather cord. Oh my gosh. Oops. That's me because I'm careless and I'm reckless, so I'm sorry, people. But I'm making another rainbow pillow from Poppy and Joe. These colors are definitely different. They're funky from before, from the other one that I have.
They're still pretty.
Thank you. I am so surprised about these color combinations. I usually look at mood boards on Pinterest, so This is one. I just have to do the back, and then I'll have another rainbow pillow. But this is, like I said, last episode, they're out of the Karen, the little cakes. I don't know, what was it, Michael? What are they called? The Karen Pantones?
Yeah.
I think the Pantones.
It was like a Pantone collaboration, which I wish that they would have continued with that because that was really cool. Like, it gave you like a colorway to like work with, even if you added more yarns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I liked it. I just have a couple, like, those were pros. One of the cons I have about it was, like, it's almost like buying indie dyed yarn. You had to unbundle them and then take out all the strings and then rewrap it so you could work with it. But they were nice. I do like the color combos. So I got a lot on clearance, and I will be making more rainbow pillows. But that's one of my whips. What about you, Michael?
I have, what up over here? This is, it's called the Comforted by Cables pillowcase.
Ooh.
Her name is Beth. Things Beth makes. I've got yarn everywhere over here. Okay, so it's this big cabled pillowcase. This is the opening with the flap to put the pillow inside. And it's got these buttonholes here. It was really interesting how these buttonholes were made.
Just poking your finger through the holes.
1, 2, and number 3 over here. But this is one of those projects that it's really not taking that long, but it feels like it's taking that long. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it's maybe because there's so much cabling that's going on. It feels like it's taking a long time, but I've really only put like maybe 4 hours into this.
Ooh.
And I'm almost finished with it. I don't have that much longer to go.
It's so pretty.
It's so pretty. I love the color. I love cables. It's gonna look so pretty on your couch.
I can't wait.
Should I ask, what yarn are you using?
You don't know?
The shade is so real right now.
It's being funny.
This is a yarn that I only work with every once in a while. This is probably the first time I've worked with it in months. It's called Lion Brand Pound of Love.
Oh,
and this is the orange colorway. And I'm obsessed with it. I want to knit a sweater out of this. I want to knit everything out of this.
To be honest, like, Michael is an influencer. I have never tried Lion Brand's Pound of Love, but all the things you were making, all the colors you show, I want to make something out of Lion Brand Pound of Love.
It's good. Like, I was shook. I first heard about it from Gabby. So Gabby's the real influencer here.
Oh.
Do what?
Really? I told you about it?
Yeah. It was one of your, I think it's one of your designs. You used Pound of Love.
She's going back memory lane right now.
No, I'm just because, like, okay, I have so many things going through my head. Let me just say, I do love Lion Brand Pound of Love. It's like probably one of my favorite acrylics because you get a lot of yardage and it's not like, it's not rough. You know what I mean? And then the second thing is, Michael always finds the good colors. Like, there's literally like 4 colors at my store. And I've looked everywhere and I'm just like, how does Mike, he's always like, this is Lion Brand Pound of Love. And I'm like, where did you get that color?
Yeah.
Like, I can never find them.
These are the 3 colors I'm obsessed with from Pound of Love. It's this charcoal and then this orange. And then they also have this claret color.
Oh, I like that color.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I love all those colors and I've never been able to find those colors.
Earth tones. Ugh. I'm obsessed with earth tones. They also have a taupe.
I hope you zoom in that face.
Ugh.
Since you always like to zoom in me and Gabby's face, so I just zoom in that.
They have a taupe one that I would really like to get, but like, I'm not a taupe person, but for some reason I'm like, I really want to knit with that taupe yarn.
I just love your yarn wall. You just like pull yarn from your wall and show it. I love it.
Sorry I got y'all off topic, but one more thing to get us off topic. I just want to say, like, how you love using Lion Brand Pound of Love. I love using the Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool.
I want to try that so bad.
And at first I didn't like it because I was like, it's so rough. But the thing is also, I didn't appreciate fiber yet, like, so much, you know what I mean? Like wools. And I actually really love the rustic feel of it. And I've also learned how to soften it up. If anybody's wondering, just add a little bit of cheap hair conditioner and it'll soften right up. But yeah, so like that's what I'm using for this. And the other day I told y'all on Polo, I went to the store and bought like 3 skeins, and I have some like already wound up in my yarn, on my yarn shelf. It's so versatile. I really like it.
And I think that's the thing, Gabby. I'm glad you mentioned that. I think a lot of people assume that rustic yarns is scratchy, but a lot of times they're not. I have really beautiful, soft rustic yarns that are just so soft to the touch, and I can only know that it's gonna get better once you block it. So
yeah, like I made my Simone out of this. This is actually gonna be my 3rd design. Oh my gosh, they need to hire me. Lion Brand.
That's what I'm saying, like at Lion Brand Yarn. Listen, I advertise your yarn so much. When do I get to be an influencer?
I know.
Speaking about Lion Brand, I actually have some Lion Brand yarn in here. This is a thrifted basket that I got recently. And I got it because of this little detail on the top.
That's what I was going to say. It's so pretty. That's what's so different. I haven't seen a basket like that.
So I was going to put, you guys, I love my plants. So I was going to put a plant in here, but I put my yarn in here. Either basket's going to have yarn or plants in it. That's all. But in this basket, it's my last whip. Or no, it's not. But it's my second whip. But I've been making granny square squares. Granny squares.
So we've got leaves and squinty squares.
This is Lion Brand yarn. The outside is the natural color. I think it's called Fisherman or something. It's natural. But if you guys recognize this, it's yarn, leftover yarn from my Cozy Home Throw. So I've been saving all my bulky yarns from hats that I've done in markets. And I have leftover random balls. So
those are
so cute.
So I first seen this pattern on Kelly from Knit Brooks. I thought it was her pattern, but it actually isn't. I have the name, I think, here.
Bundle.
So I made what?
Bundle Handmade.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's Bundle Handmade. Thank you, Gabby. So don't look at my weaves that are sticking out. And yes, they are pretty small. I know some people are like, that's kind of tiny tails. I know, I'm kind of stingy with my yarn sometimes. But I just have random squares, and I actually have, wait, let me see. These are all the ones I've done so far. I kind of stopped. I haven't revisited this in a while, but I'm going to make a big scrappy granny square blanket. So me and Michael are both making granny square blankets, except mine's like more scrappy. His is more like beautifully coordinated, and mine's just...
I have a question. So those ends that you have, are you going to be crocheting your squares together?
I am, and so I like to crochet these in.
That's what I was going to ask. Can you crochet those ends in as you're crocheting them together?
Yes. So that's what I plan on doing, is kind of crocheting the ends while I join them together.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, Bundle Handmade. It's her granny square circle blanket. So it's really cute.
So
it's my Lion Brand scrappy blanket.
I love it. I love those. It's gonna be so pretty. You're so, I know it's not your pattern, but you're so talented, Yesenia.
The cozy factor. Oh my god.
You guys like that? And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. I think it might be like a gift or something, but I'm not sure yet. But
I'm always open to receiving gifts. I'm just saying.
Are those your colors? Would you use that?
Okay, they're not my colors, but they're cozy. Cozy is my aesthetic.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
You like cozy stuff too?
Oh, I love cozy stuff.
Oh my god, me too.
Girl, we should be friends.
We should.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
I'll think about it.
Oh my gosh, you guys are funny.
Okay.
All right.
My turn, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited to show this up. Is this your last whip too, Yesenia?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, here we go. This is the Secret Shawl Knit Along by Miss Gabby. Look at this. All this beautiful, comfy texture.
I'm like looking at yours, making sure you're doing it right.
Yeah, I would do that.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually love the reverse side too. I love this texture.
Michael, that looks so good. We'll have to talk yarn after we all show our progress. Gabby, show yours. Oh, okay. I feel like Michael is Papa Bear and then Gabby's Mama Bear because look at mine, a baby bear. I show everybody. Pull up yours closer. So this is mine.
I love that. Yeah, is it like a yellow cherry red color?
It's so pretty.
This is. Oh, we're talking about yarn. Okay, so this is like an unlabeled scrap
that is
fingering that I have. It's red, but it has like gold in there too. And then I have some hobby. Let's see. I got a Diablo hobby yarn mohair. This is the label. Oh, I can't.
Oh, I didn't know that you use hobby yarn. I've been wanting to try it forever.
Yeah, I do. I heard about them from Reshma from Hello Lavender. So I picked up some of this. Sorry. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm sorry. Maybe Michael will put a picture. I don't know.
Hobby like HOBBI, right?
Yes, HOBBI hobby yarn. This is their Diablo mohair. You see that? This is more true to color. It's like that cranberry color. And then that other one. So this is the effect it's getting on the yarn right here.
Ooh, it like matches my sweatshirt.
It's so pretty. I know that you were worried about like the texture showing up, but I think it looks really pretty, honestly.
You think you can see it?
I think once you get more, you'll be able to see that texture better.
Yeah.
You guys, like if you're participating and you decided just to like see where you're farther along than any of us and you already passed us, I love this pattern. Like it's so potato chippy. I want to get to the next row to see what they're going to do. Gabby does such a good job with this.
This is my first secret anything I've participated in.
Mine too.
I'll be doing it again. It's fun. It's really cool to see like what's going to happen with the stitches that you're doing.
It's so fun, and I have it in this little thrifted Japanese basket that I thrifted, and it's interesting because it's not big enough. But like I'll carry this into the room and it has like my yarn. I'll have it on the sofa.
I love that. That is the cutest little basket.
Yeah, it's my little thrifted Japanese basket and I'll just have it like on the sofa right next to me and I'll be working on this. But you guys didn't say what yarn you use on yours. Can you guys say what yarn you're using? I want to know.
I am using, so my friend Elizabeth gifted me this yarn. It's from Amazon. It's called Tahete. I think is how you pronounce it.
That is so cool.
There you go. I can see it now. Yeah, I never heard of that yarn before.
Oh, it's cheap. It's like, I want to say it's like $11 or $12 for 100 grams. And
what's the content?
It is 35% merino, 25% nylon, 20% acrylic, and 20% viscose. This stuff is soft. It is like butter.
You know, I love that color. I have my like little cloths around here.
Oh, good.
It's like a golden mustard. That's what it is.
Yes.
Golden mustard.
Are you all gonna both keep your shawls?
Yes.
I haven't decided. It depends on how yellow looks on me.
Why?
It's really pretty, honestly.
Did you guys want to do like an exchange? Did you guys want to all swap our yarn, like swap?
Oh, Gabby does not like that idea.
Girl, I dyed this yarn up for myself.
She doesn't want my.
Well, Michael, if you want to swap and you want this orangey red one, let me know.
I'll probably take you up on that offer.
I was gonna say, Yesenia is like being so like versatile here because both of those colors would like work perfect on you. It's just not fair.
Yeah, I like both of those colors would look good on Michael. I love guys and shawls. Like, I want to see Michael rock a shawl, like wrap it around his.
You'll see me in it, whether I keep it or not. I'll take photos for Instagram, of course.
When Michael makes a shawl, I swear, there's gonna be like 100 more like guys on my feed wearing shawls. They're gonna be like inspired by me. I'm using my own yarn that I dyed up myself.
I didn't talk about my mohair.
Oh, yeah, your mohair. Go ahead, talk about your mohair. We'll crop that out.
Oh.
It's just nitpicks mohair. in oatmeal. It's the Aloft Kids
Well,
Silver.
I love that color, first of all, but it looks, on camera, it looks similar to this one. So
This
I'm not
is
sure.
very Gabby.
That's cool. What do you think about that mohair, Michael?
It does.
What
look
do you think
great.
about it?
I love this mohair.
I was actually looking online yesterday because even though I dye yarn, I love using other yarns. So I was really debating about getting some mohair from Knit Picks, but I think I got busy. I didn't even see the colors, but yeah.
What's the name of the mohair and the one that you dyed up? Was it special? Is it an oak, like one of a kind? Or are you gonna have that in your shop?
This is actually my this one is Noggin Bourbon. It's like, it reminds me of eggnog with bourbon. Like, it's like a little bit brown.
That's
Like,
cute.
it probably looks a little bit more pink. It's actually not that pink, but when you put them together, it's like a peachy kind of color, which wasn't really intended, but that's what happened. This one, I believe, this is either Soft Sunday. I can't remember which one this is.
It's looking real elegant and dainty. I'm here for the way that those work up.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. Earlier, if you guys seen me touching my eyes, like I felt like I had something in my eyes. And I'm learning, like I've heard people say like they feel like, and I know Gabby's like, I feel like I'm eating this mohair. And I'm like, what is she talking about? Now that I'm working with mohair, I feel like stuff is all over my face. I literally was doing this because I thought I seen like little fibers. And I was like, oh, I have mohair down here. I wonder if I touched it. And it's like all in my face. But
I got some in my mask. I got some in my mask the other day at the grocery store, and I was pissed. I was pissed because I couldn't like pull my mask off to like get it, and it was like tickling my nose. I almost yanked out my nose ring through the mask trying to like pull like from. Oh my god, it hurt. And my friend thought I was being dramatic. He just looked at me and I was like, no, seriously, that hurts so fucking bad.
Oh no.
It was the worst.
Oh.
Y'all have any more whips?
No, that's it. I really enjoyed the pattern so far. I don't think Gabby mentioned it, but she does have a Ravelry group that she started for the shawl long. So I don't know, are you going to start a thread to show and tell like your progress and the yarns that people are picking? I did write that to you in your group.
Yeah, honestly, I'm still getting familiar with the Ravelry thing. I had to call Michael. I was like, before I even sent it out, I was like, do you know how to do this? And he was like, I don't. I was like, okay, well, I'll figure it out later then. And so I just made one, and I'm trying to add threads as they like come up. You know what I mean? As things like, I'm like, oh, I should probably have one for this and for this. So I actually probably will start one. That way people don't go to the thing and see it like ahead of time. You know what I mean? Like a separate one for the secret shawl. But also, if y'all want to tag me on Instagram, you can use the hashtag. Have y'all noticed you can't follow hashtags anymore right now?
Yeah, I don't like that.
And it doesn't show the recents either, right?
Yeah, it's so annoying. But if y'all tag me, I am seeing them because I'm going to the hashtag, and it's hashtag HG secret shawl. And you can see stuff, and then I'll start sharing them as the next part of the pattern comes out. So when the new one comes out on Wednesday, I'll start sharing from last week. Because at that point,
I can't wait to see everybody's. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just as excited to see Michael's, yours, everybody's. Like, I just want to see their colors. I just like, I don't know. I like it a lot. I'm excited.
So what's next, guys? What do you want to talk about now?
I really want to show y'all some, let's do acquisitions. Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So I've been so excited to show y'all this. I feel like y'all are going to freak.
Michael looks like a little angel. I love it. He's like,
I look like
so handsome. Yes.
So,
he does the hand.
I recently did a trade with someone, thanks to Yesenia. I think we talked about it on the first podcast about Kayla from Wildflower Knits. Well, if you don't know, Kayla from Wildflower Knits, she now is working on spinning yarn, and she made some custom skeins for me, and I'm so excited. Yeah, so we did a pretty big trade. So
let me see.
Now I'm the only one without her yarn, and I'm upset.
Next episode.
Oh my gosh!
It's good. Like, it's almost too pretty. Like, I've never had hands done before.
It's like witchcraft, the way that she makes that yarn.
Like, let's see. Can you see? Let's see if you can see the sparkle, but
Lord have mercy. There's sparkle in it? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Gabby. What's the name of that one?
This one? It doesn't have a name, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because she kind of just asked like what kind of colors I was interested in, and she was like, I kind of already know, but oh my God, I didn't even, it smells so fucking good.
They smell so good. That is so
I
pretty.
seriously appreciate that in hand-dyed yarns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sometimes my yarn, I do my best to like wash out that wool smell, but oh my God.
I mean, when I got yarn from you, it didn't have a smell at all. It just smelled like, you know.
I don't think so. Mine smelled good too. So how many skeins do you get?
So this is the first one. And then, oh, this one does have a name. This next one is Ring of Fire.
Ooh.
Oh God.
It's like a Johnny Cash reference, right?
Show it to me, please.
Yeah, I don't think Michael's ready for this one.
Oh my God.
Look at that orange.
I love Michael's like, oh, that is so pretty.
It's coming up a lot brighter, but it is not. It's like this really burnt orange.
Bring it closer, please.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it to focus.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, so good.
Too good.
Yeah, with that fancy camera that like focuses on all the details.
Mm-hmm.
So fancy. Oh, that is so pretty. What are your plans with this? Have you plans or are you just gonna?
I've been talking to her. I'm like, girl, it is so pretty. I don't even know if I could do anything with this.
See?
Oh, that smells so good too.
Oh my gosh.
So how many yards is that? How many yards did you get?
This one is 170 yards. Now I have to sneeze.
That's a lot. That's good. Ooh, ooh.
It went away.
Whoa.
Ah, I was gonna say Sancho.
This one is 61.62 yards. This one I can really imagine going on the edge of a shawl. Wouldn't that be so pretty? Or the bottom of like a sweater, like for detail.
You cut out. Did you say 82 yards?
Oh no, sorry. This one is 61 yards and the other one is 170.
Oh, I just love it. It's so pretty. What, Michael?
This laptop is driving me crazy. It's trying to slide. I've got it balancing here.
You better stop. And then the last thing I got, or do you want to go next and then I'll show you?
I'll go after you. You
Okay.
can go.
The last thing I got is vintage, and I got two of them actually, but one is occupied in my craft room. But I got these vintage woven, like it says bed sheets, but they're just the most beautiful tapestries I've ever seen.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
And they're really, really big. Like, if I put this out on my queen size bed, it'll like cover the whole thing. It's really, really big.
Dang.
And
That's so you. That's very you. I love that.
And they're thick. Like you can they're literally perfect. So I have one folded in half, hung up in my craft room, and I love it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, my aunt gave me them. They're vintage tapestry. They're hand woven.
That's really pretty. Your aunt gives you a lot of really cool stuff, by the way.
I know, a haunted lamp.
A haunted lamp. Oh God. Don't even get her started.
Don't even talk. Don't get her started on this lamp.
Well, but yeah, she gives me a lot of cool stuff. She probably gave me this pillow. I don't know.
I love that she's just like, she maybe gave me this, but I don't know. Michael, did you have any acquisitions?
I don't have any acquisitions.
I
feel like Michael's going to remember after the podcast. Be like, oh, I should have showed this on the podcast.
Probably. Now I'm looking around like,
I have two acquisitions. I know you guys are probably like, I think Sharon talked about it, but it's because we had technical difficulties. I got my necklaces from Michael.
Oh, yay!
I forgot.
And I have my crystal quartz. Let me turn this around. So I have my crystal quartz here.
Let's see.
And I don't remember what this is called, Michael. You're going to have to help me out. Then I have this. Amazonite?
Yes.
So I have that. And Michael hand wrapped all these crystals and stones. He even did the card that he put them in. The inside is just beautiful. Like, literally, I wear this a lot. I even wore this one, Amazonite. You guys probably saw it in my my stories. recently I went on a nature walk and I took this bad boy with me to nature with me, and I just love it. And I'm so excited about him, and he did such a good job. I'm just like blown away.
Yeah.
I just love mine. And I think Michael is doing a shop update soon, right, Michael?
Yes, and I have a couple crystals to show.
Yay! Yeah. Sneak peek behind the scenes. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this might be really hard to show off.
There you go.
They're like iridescent. This is called titanium quartz.
I claim that one. That one's claimed. I'm sorry, everybody. It's claimed.
I was going to say I wanted that one.
Too
okay,
late.
that one. I'll take that one.
We're like over here fighting. Everybody's going to come for us because there's going to be none for you guys to buy because me and Gabby are just snatching them all up.
These are the only ones I have wrapped right now. I just finished wrapping all of these. There's going to be 6 of them in the update, I believe. Well, now 4, but...
You have time to wrap more, Michael. You have time to wrap more.
I do have time to wrap more, but I'm going to be having the titanium quartz, and then I'll have clear quartz, amethyst, and... Oh, some really cute, they're called sakura quartz, I believe. Oh. They look like they have little cherry blossoms inside of them.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't bring those with me. Oh, I should have.
But can you insert a picture? Can you take some pictures and show them down below what they look like?
Yep, I'll do that.
That'd be really pretty. Michael, they're just so good. And I love that you're just doing new stones. So, like, I'm so excited.
We'll have some new ones.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I love it.
And I am going to keep my word. I remember when, I don't remember what live it was, but I was on a live and I told people when I did my next stitch marker, oh, there's going to be stitch markers too. I forgot to say that.
That's what I was getting out.
Mine's in a pretty bowl upstairs with all my other favorite stitch markers.
I'm going to use some funds from this update to buy some, oh, yay! There's one of them. The designs that come out next week may be a little different looking than that. I haven't solidified my design yet, but that's...
We get to try everything first.
What?
I said we get to try everything first.
Yeah. I'll be buying some yarn and some dye to dye up some yarn. Look at Galley's face. You remember we were talking about that?
Yes,
Maybe
I remember.
On this podcast.
No, it was on a live, and you showed us on Sana's on you and Sana's live, the coffee break a couple of weeks ago.
So you're gonna be dyeing yarn?
Yeah, I'm gonna dye some yarn. I'm gonna keep my word. I said I would.
Actually, you told us all you wouldn't. So I'm actually excited that you didn't keep your word because you're going back on it and you're actually doing it.
Dang it. I really thought that I promised you guys I would. Ugh.
No, you said you were not. And I was like, everyone, Michael's going to be dyeing yarn. You're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And now look at you.
Dang it. I
Psych.
kept my mouth shut.
Oh, sheesh. I'm excited.
I'm so excited. Well, congratulations, Michael. I cannot wait to see the yarn that you dye up. If you need somebody to try your yarn, just let me know.
Yeah. I have a custom order request.
What's that?
She said I'm putting a request.
I have a custom order request.
What's that?
I don't know yet, but we'll talk about it.
She said I don't know yet, but I'll talk about it. I only have one more acquisitions. I think Gabby might have one more. I'm not sure. Or is that it?
No, that's it.
Okay, I guess I have the last acquisition. I just want to talk about just really quickly. I was able to snag the kit from Farmer's Daughter, and they did a collab with Knitting of Nellie and Woolen Forest. I have the card here.
Why is Gabby making that face?
Because they were sold out by the time she told me she got one. That's why.
So here is the card, the beautiful artwork of the card.
Cute.
And the card says Sisters United was started early 2019 as an initiative by Farmers' Daughters, the goal to raise funds for organizations who help empower Indigenous women. So this is like their message, what they're doing. There's more on the back about it. So this bag here is my first Knitting Nellie bag. It's a patchwork bag. She recently had an update and she sold out in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Her bags are that wanted. They're
God.
so beautiful.
Yeah, you told me about it. You were like, "Oh yeah, I just shopped this update," and I was like, "I didn't even see it. What are you talking about?" And you sent it to us, and then it was sold out, and I was like, "Thanks a lot." Yeah.
I remember this. I remember.
And it comes with a beautiful bounded pattern book, you guys. The photos, let me see if I can find photos. The photos in here are just beautiful. Like the photos. I think Gabby's friend, Rachel.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right here, Rachel Reese. Oh my gosh, you guys. Rachel Reese has a pattern in this book.
Okay, she's good. I just recently found out about her through you. She is good.
Yeah, she has all kinds of like beautiful designs, and she's in like Pom Pom. I'm sorry if she's not. I'm sorry. But I think she's in the Making Zine or one of those other ones. But she's done a lot of collabs, and her work is really, really good. Oh,
You guys, I just can't get over the photos in here and the bound, like the quality of this book. They have a crochet pattern in here, everybody.
Oh, that's
You can, I believe you can still get the patterns. I think you just can't get this bundle. But I think you can still support the designers. Go Farmer's Daughter. They probably tagged everybody that was in this collab. So you can still purchase and support the designers as well and get their pattern. But I also have a stitch marker that was a part of this set. I'm sorry for the crinkling. It was part of this set from Woolen Forest, and she did this stitch marker here. Let me see. Let me get out of the way.
Now I'm the only one without Woolen Forest stitch markers.
Oh yeah, I'm so
photos.
sorry, Maria. If you watch this, I am so sorry that was one of my acquisitions.
Can you guys see it? I'm so sorry. It's like so bright.
A little bit. Well, we can insert a picture, but I know what they look like, and they're beautiful.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Insert a picture. This is a little like leaf. And then I guess I have 3 acquisitions because now that Gabby mentioned it, I was able to get some stitch markers.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm showing off my little ones that I have.
Imagine that there's one right here. I don't have FOMO.
Michael, here we go. I got a little bottle and a little stitch marker from her.
Now we match. I don't know where it went.
And this is, I think, clear quartz and black quartz in here. But her little packaging is just so amazing, you guys.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, I have that same one. I love
Michael. But yeah, I just wanted to show that really quick, my little acquisition, and I thought it was just amazing cause that Farmer's Daughter did for Indigenous women and just raising funds for that. So it's really nice to know that my purchases are like going towards something with meaning and a great purpose. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling to say, but it's a good feeling.
One of my favorite things about the knitting and crochet community, like they do their best to support other communities.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so good. It's so wholesome.
Yeah, I love it. Everybody in this community, for the most part, is amazing.
Like, they look out for each other. Like, you know, when other knitters or crocheters need help, they look out for each other. But they also look out for everyone else, too. Like, Indigenous people. And it's just so great.
I just have one more thing, and it's something that I designed with Gabby's yarn. She hasn't seen it, or Michael.
Me and Gabby have been waiting the whole podcast for this.
I've been waiting like 3 weeks for this.
So this is like a prototype, but I think I have one more that I want to do. And Michael kind of knows what it is, but I did a mohair slouchy hat. And it's crocheted.
Oh, thank God she's going to put it on. I would have done so bad.
It's crocheted.
It's a slouchy queen.
No.
This is what it looks like.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be unisex, so this is my prototype, so it's not complete, but I don't know when the next time I'll be able to show you guys this, but I designed this with Gabby's yarn. I grabbed, let me see.
Oh my gosh, it's so
I lost the
confusing.
label. How did I lose? Oh, here it is. I'm like, how did I lose the label? So the color that I did it is an umber. It's fingering weight. And then I held a DK mohair with it. So it's held stranded. So I guess it's like a DK weight. And I blocked it and everything. So you can kind of see the lace work in it. But it's
Oh my God.
It's a slight slouch, but I think I'm going to do a version for 2 weights of slouches. So you have a small slouch, and then I'm going to do one with more slouch. So it's more of a,
Yesenia.
and then I'm not sure if I want to do this or not, but because I said this is a prototype, but I might do one with the second prototype. I might do little crochet picots around the edging here to make it feminine.
Oh my gosh. Like, you know, I love anything with lace or eyelets. And that's my yarn. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is your yarn. So
I love it.
I wanted to do something that was super femme and lightweight, but I love when men wear things that are lightweight too, because it just looks so chic and effortless. Guys don't like bulky knit stuff. I mean, I don't want to speak for Michael, but a lot of guys in my life, they don't like super bulky things. They like things like more sleek and lighter yarns, like thinner yarns. So I wanted to do something that, this is the more lacy version, but I have one that's more of a solid that men can wear and just throw it on and be slouchy. So I have 2 sets, and it's going to be customizable so that men can wear it for their head shape and women too. I have a lot of hair, you guys, so like for mine, like it's pretty snug, but I like my hats a little snug too so they don't fly off.
I'm like looking at you so hard. I cannot.
I'm like, are you mad or something? Are you just concentrating?
No, I'm like concentrating. I'm like looking at you. Like, I think I heard what you were saying, but like, I'm just looking at it. It's so pretty.
I love that Yesenia does these like version 1, version 2, like, oh, you like more like solid things? Here you go. You like more open laces? Here you go.
It's like,
I was talking.
It's so good.
I was talking to my friend, and she has like thicker hair, like Gabby's really curly, natural hair. And she tells me that being a woman of color, she says she can't wear hats because her hair is so thick, and she doesn't want to straighten her hair to wear hats. So I wanted to design a hat too that can customize to any head shape or hair thickness so they can enjoy it. And I actually asked for her input. She said she likes the lace in here, but she's like, I would love something a little bit more solid too, because I want to keep my hair warm. So I'm like, that's why I have 2 versions out, which the second prototype I'll probably show the next podcast. And I'll probably have a male version so that maybe Michael can try it on.
I just want to say though, I really love the lace because with all this hair, my head gets hot.
Oh, that's good to know too.
Yeah, and so like that, eyelet, or I don't know if it's called an eyelet in crochet, but it looks like my head will be able to breathe. I love it.
And mohair, I think it's really warm. This is my first time working with mohair. The shawl that I did, this is my second project, but this is my first. And it is a pain in the butt to frog, you guys. I don't know why I was doing my prototypes in mohair. Gabby like was laughing because I was like, what do you do? Like, I have to rip this out. And I'm just sitting there and like untangling the mohair. But so yeah, this design, it will be coming out soon. It's going to be, I was able to make 2 hats with 1 skein of Gabby's yarn.
Oh,
dang.
Good to know. Oh, dang.
Oh, dang. So yeah, this one's slight slouch. I'm going to do a little bit more of a intense slouch, and then it's going to be 2 versions. So
I love this.
I'm not sure which version I'm going to keep. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or keep the second version, but we can do a vote, or maybe I'll do both, because like Michael said, I've been doing 2 versions lately. So
yeah,
maybe I can actually test that, because I have some mohair on the way that I'm ready to start dyeing up. So
oh yeah, this is again beginner friendly. I think anybody can do this. It's a really easy pattern.
Has to be beginner friendly if I'm going to make it. I'm like 2 years old when it comes to crochet.
Yeah, I was super nervous to show you guys, but this is what I've been working on, and hopefully the next prototypes will be out, and then I'll write up a pattern soon.
super
I love having
excited. Keep me a tester slot open, please.
Okay. All right, I'll let everybody know when I have testers opening, but thank you guys. So I'll take this out because I'm getting warm. But ooh, it's definitely warm. Oh, that's all I have. I think we're having the fun portion of the segment as well. Gabby always does something special for all of us and talks about our horoscopes.
Okay, here we go.
We're ready for this.
I wrote down all the horoscope or all the signs from the last, like from the last comments from our last podcast.
Okay.
Me and Michael are like, we're ready.
Yeah, ready for you to destroy my life. Go for it.
Ready? Okay.
So many Bring It On references. I can't.
I say that at least once a day. At least. Ready? Okay. And my husband says it too because I say it all the time.
Oh my God.
Okay. So here are the horoscope signs we're going to be covering. We have Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, and Capricorn.
Yep.
Yeah, I named all of us. Okay. And these are also what was commented. So next time, if you want your horoscope read, just go ahead and leave your sign, and then we'll read it to you. If you don't, then don't leave it. Okay.
If you don't.
So first we have Libra. And just to remind everyone, today is, what's the date? Today is November 15th. So for Sunday, November 15th, Libra, here is your horoscope. You have an incredible imagination, Libra. Today is a great day to put it to use. Take time to engage in creative activities and try meditation, story planning, role playing, and visualization. You have a powerful tool to unlock inner fears and inhibitions, increasing your confidence and creativity and solving life's challenges. If this is a new idea for you, consider learning more about meditation to connect with your inner self.
I personally love meditation.
I love role playing.
Oh my God.
Next.
Okay, next we have Aquarius. But I was going to say, I did used to meditate before I started knitting.
Michael facepalm. Oh my God.
Sweet down there. I did used to foreplay.
Wait, did you say foreplay?
Isn't that what you said?
No, role play.
That's what you said.
Oh my God, Michael, you are so inappropriate, and I was. Oh,
hey, you cut out.
Michael is now.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Here's Michael's horoscope. Sex.
Okay, no.
Okay. Next we have Aquarius. Today's energy may highlight your popularity, Aquarius. The transits boost your enthusiasm and energy for doing things. People will feel drawn to you. Ooh. You might even find that others look up to you. Ooh. This kind of popularity can make you feel special and lucky. On the flip side, it can make you think you're better than you are. Don't get carried away. Use this influence for good. It literally says don't get carried away.
Are you an Aquarius?
No.
Oh. Who's an Aquarius? Oh, Michael's a Virgo. Okay, never mind.
Is an Aquarius.
One of our friends who commented is an Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
nice.
Next we have, actually all three of ours are last, so sorry.
Okay.
Next is Pisces.
Ooh, Pisces.
Ooh, love Pisces.
Ooh, I love when Michael does that.
I love Pisces.
I love me some Pisces.
Is that who you play with, Michael?
Next.
Okay, Pisces. Today should present a very positive influence for you, Pisces. The energy at play will allow for such things as making excellent decisions. Things will go more quickly than usual. Cooperation from colleagues, physical energy, and sharp mind will support you. What more could you ask? It should say more. Ask for. Anyway. You may find that almost everything goes your way and laughter fills the hours. Give yourself a pat on the back because you should be able to handle everything. Ooh, they said everything.
Ooh.
All right, next we have Taurus.
Ooh, I love me some Taurus.
Do we?
Next.
You guys are so mean.
Today, Taurus, don't be too surprised if you have difficulty getting into a work frame of mind. It's likely that you'd rather daydream than be in the real world. You're susceptible to daydreaming and taking imaginative trips. Consider making a list of everything that you need to do to help you focus. This will help you meet your short-term objectives, and you can take it easy this evening.
I want to take it easy this evening.
I feel like I'm a daydreamer. Like, I waste so much time thinking about stuff versus just doing what I already have going on.
Like planning everything out, right? Like I could do this. Yeah.
And sometimes when I get an idea in my head, I have to like sketch it down, or I have to like, I'll literally sit there and just think. I'm like, okay, well, what about this part? What about this part? You know what I mean? I like plan it in my head before I start anything. All right. Next we have Leo, which is also Yesenia's sign.
Michael, are you going to say you love you something, Leo?
Next.
All right, Leo. With today's energy, you might want to let your imagination run free for a while. This can add a real boost as it will connect you with your inner self. Let your imagination be your ticket to your creative and artistic abilities. Problem-solving skills can be accented or realized when the mind has time to roam. This part of you is as important to you as your heart, so use it to the fullest.
Oh, I like that.
That's so sweet.
Wholesome.
That's so wholesome. I agree. I like that.
It's saying calm down on the role play, girl.
Yeah, it's for me. I gotta roam. Let my mind roam. I love this.
Next we have Virgo.
Present.
Oh, this one's dirty. Just okay. For all the Virgos and Michael, today you may meet a new friend, Virgo. People tend to feel comfortable around you even if they're different than you are. That's so true already. That's because you usually accept the fact that everyone is different, and that's okay. There is a rare and special quality. Not everyone is open-minded as you. Oh, this is a rare and special quality. Not everyone is as open-minded as you. Plan to do something with your new friend or hang out with another special person if possible. There will be no lack of people interested in spending time with you. That is so on point for Michael.
Oh, that's so sweet. Michael, you're not allowed to have any new friends. I was kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't have time for more friends. I said hashtag no new friends.
Oh,
No
I
new
know.
friends. Just joking. Y'all are all our friends.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, last but not least, Capricorn. That's me. Okay, expect a boost in popularity today, Capricorn. One way to put this to good use is to bring about change. I like that. Perhaps you and your coworkers feel that the workplace needs a new program. Oh, such as benefits. You'd be a good one to present this to the decision makers, even if it's done right before. Wait, okay, hold on. Even if it's been done before, use your popularity to start a petition or find creative ways to make a group more effective.
Oh, I like that. That's so on point too.
You need to be more effective.
That's not what I got. Well, kind of, but you made it sound so rude though, Michael. Be effective.
But I'm my own boss. I don't understand like how this even applies to me. I feel like I need to look deeper.
You need to talk to the boss, Maria.
Oh.
You need an insurance plan. Tell her.
You guys are so ridiculous.
Well, next time, if you want your horoscope read, leave your sign below. Also, let us know about that coffee thing. I need to know who I'm surrounding myself with.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of, we as a big thank you, because we have reached 200 subscribers here on the tube. Gabby, I do not know what you just did. This is also not a podcast for children. Thanks to Gabby and Michael, because they're so inappropriate. But we are going to do a 200 subscriber giveaway. Yay. So we are giving away this cute project bag here. This is the one we just showed last time from Jaylyn, and our cute little tag. It has little hedgehogs on it. This is a small project bag.
I can't get over those hedgehogs.
They're so cute.
It's so cute. And then I created a little hedgehog abalone's progress keeper.
Is that a stone? Oh, you said a shell.
It's a shell. Abalone is a shell.
Oh.
So it's a little shell hedgehog.
Can I enter? Because I want that.
If you enter, Michael, you're going to get blocked and canceled.
Next time, it's just me and Yesenia.
Just us.
Too bad.
So what happened was, I'm just kidding. So we're giving these two.
Do I?
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, we're giving these two away to one winner. And how to enter is you're supposed to be subscribed to our channel. In the comment section, write one thing that you love about our podcast and what you would like to see from us. And share a post of ours for the 3 bad stitches on your stories on Instagram and tag all 3 of us so we can see it and we'll enter you in. And then the next podcast, I think in a week, we'll have it a week long. We'll pick a winner here on the podcast. We'll announce it. So super excited just to show appreciation to you guys.
Yeah, so as a reminder, you have to subscribe, leave a comment on our podcast about recommendations of what you want to see or what you love about our podcast. And then on your stories, share and tag all 3 of us.
Yep, and that's it.
All right.
I'm resigning from the podcast so that I can enter the giveaway.
Aw, Michael. We'll have more giveaways hopefully in the future.
Yes, thank you for everyone who subscribed already and who watches our channel. It means the world to us. We love having more friends to share with.
Yeah, and we definitely love seeing the comments. We have so many comments in all our episodes, and giving a thumbs up just definitely makes our day because we see that you're enjoying it. And so it definitely motivates us to keep on doing this for you guys. So, Michael, did you want to say anything?
That's it for our podcast, right?
Yeah.
That's it. It's a wrap.
Thanks for joining us for episode 3, right? I didn't see the episode number. This is episode 3. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.